What's going on, guys? I'm here today with a fun one, an exciting one. At least for me, we're talking about the H&K USP Compact in 9mm LEM edition. All right, guys, so I'm excited to really have this now in the collection because I've been wanting a USP Compact for years, it seems. You can never find them, they're hard to find. Especially if you want to get an LEM, most times you gotta, get a normal DASA and then do the conversion, which is what this one is. There was a small batch I've heard came into the country, it was like 150 or 200 guns, and the time was now. Jump on it because you never know when they're gonna come in again, so you're left with trying to find them somewhere, and the prices are really jacked up. So you get them when you can is the name of the game. So the USP for me has just been that gun that I've always wanted in the collection, always wanted the compact versions. I wanted to carry it. I wanted to give it like that fair shake because the USPs just generally are tanks. They're a tank of a gun. They're overbuilt, built around the 40 when they were first introduced, so just scaled down to the 9mm. It's easy. I mean, it's just these things are known to be tanks. So I really wanted to give it that fair shake and carry it and really see what it was like living with a USP compact. So this really isn't like an in-depth review video for me. It's not even really a first shot since I've already been shooting it. I've been carrying it. I just wanted to get it out here today and talk about it a little bit and just have some fun. So let's get to that. All right, guys, so a couple things that I've noticed when shooting this, things that I might want to change about it. If you watch my P2000 SK video, I did the short reset kit and a lighter trigger return spring. It made it like a whole different gun. Not saying that the reset on this is bad, it's just now that I was used to shooting the P2000 SK, I feel like I'm just not letting off enough for the reset. I don't think it was really showing up too much on camera. I was cognizant of that, so I made sure I let go a little more. But it did throw me off knowing that going from that to this, it is going to be a longer reset. The other thing is the same with the P2000 SK is the mag release. Those buttons are smaller than a lot of the other ones. So what a lot of people do is they get the HK 45C magazine releases and they put them on these and the P2000 SKs because they're just a lot easier to get to and actuate. And I get the idea behind the lower profile of it, the smaller one, just more concealable, it's just smaller, everything's great. But you saw here in the shooting portion that I found it at times, the same with the P2000 SK, it's just hard to get to, it's hard to press. So there was a couple times where I go and I normally hit with my trigger finger, I'll come off, I'll come down and I'll hit the button. But while shooting, when I did that, I found it hard. I kept trying to hit it and I would hit the trigger guard. I wouldn't get my fingertip right on that thing, so I wouldn't get it. I'd break grip and try to go over and hit it with my thumb. All that works. It's just like, let's just say in the heat of the moment, I need to do that. It's certainly gonna slow me down. So like the VP9s and all the newer series guns have those bigger mag releases, so it's a lot easier to get to. And how I do it with my trigger finger, I come off and hit that button, it's a lot easier to hit. You can feel it and find it a lot easier. So those are a couple things I'd probably do to this. But overall, just in shooting it here and shooting it before this video, you know, it's a really solid gun. I love it. I love just the overall size. It feels nice. Of course, this is old tech, so the grip isn't as ergonomic as, say, like the VP9 or the P30s. So it feels a little different that way. You know, I feel a little bit of a different pressure in my thumb over here coming up around the side. Something to get used to, just grip, right? It's just grip. I have to work on grip with this pistol. But man, I mean, it's just, I'm really happy with this, and to have a classic piece, you know, in the HK collection is great, and this is something that I'll keep and carry and just have some fun with. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more on this coming down the line as I go through and make some changes. As always, don't forget Steve MP5 on the Instagrams, and I'll see you next time.